What's up guys, it's Brandon from Boonies Biking Co. I'm going to go over a few things that I take with me on all my bike rides, especially when I'm recording. First we have the Gimbal EVO SS. We have a mount for that, GoPro Hero 4, and a chest mount. So I use the GoPro Hero 4 because it has great audio quality. You can probably tell because of my breathing, but it just picks up sound very well from far distances. I use this for a lot of my videos. I love the Hero 4. Next we have the EVO gimbal here. So this runs about $200. I would suggest it for any recording of any video if you're looking for a higher quality video. If you're just holding it with your hand, it's going to be a little shaky, sudden movements a lot, where this really stabilizes it. You're able to run with it and really record a video that's picture perfect. I have this mount because the one that came with the gimbal was plastic and actually snapped off while I was bike riding, and the gimbal fell on my bike, fell on the ground. Gimbal still works, still in good shape, but that mount snapped right here. So I had to get a new one. This one's from Amazon. I'll link this just in case you do buy this. I would suggest getting this so your gimbal doesn't fall on your bike, scratch it up. So that's what happened to mine. So how this works is there's a little port at the bottom here. So you just screw this right in here. Boom. Just like that, make sure it's pretty tight. And then what you're gonna do is put your GoPro in your gimbal before it's on. So what you would do is loosen up these two screws right here. And I think part of the problem, the mount broke because the gimbal weighs about half a pound is what it says in the booklet that comes with it. So it is a little heavy on your chest, but I've gotten used to it. So tighten this up here, perfect. We're gonna plug this into the side, right in the side of your GoPro. So it is gonna be exposed on the side here. That is something to think about, especially when it fell. I mean, my GoPro fell with it right in the dirt, but everything seems to be working. So now we can turn on the GoPro here. And then we're gonna turn on the gimbal, which is this button right up here. So we'll just hold it down. There we go. So now it's on. It's in the first mode. As you can see, it's just kind of, it's gimbaling. So you can move it back, down. So I did have this on my chest mount and I had it like this. So chest mounts on like this. I had it mounted like this. And what happened was this top piece kept coming over the gimbal, which caused it to be in my video. It was just always in my video, and I mean, I don't want this little piece always showing up in the top part of my video. So I had to adjust it, and what's nice is this gimbal comes with an app that you can download and you can adjust it. So that's what I do. So I would put this on my chest, I would link this up right here, and then I would start riding and I would have my phone in the gimbal app along with the GoPro app so I could see while I was riding, and then I would adjust the gimbal with the app, moving the camera down a little bit. I want some of my handlebars, a little bit of that front tire, but if you keep it like this, it's a little bit too high, I've found. So I'll ride around in the parking lot with my phone and just adjust my gimbal because it's on my chest. So you just kind of tilt it down a little bit, but you can also tilt it right, left, if that's where you want your center of gravity to be. There is a couple different modes with this. Right now it's just full movement. If you hit this button twice, now it's kind of in a locked mode where it'll stabilize, but it's gonna look down wherever the gimbal's facing. So The last mode is if you hit this 3 times, it'll actually spin around, and then it is still in full access mode. Nope, it's in lock mode right now, but yeah, so it's actually spun around. So maybe if you want to take a video of you, you can actually use the GoPro app, have the GoPro look up so it'll be looking at you while you're bike riding. That could be an option there. The main thing I do is just leave it in the first setting, just so that when I'm riding, it picks up everything that I'm going. Definitely think this is a key feature when you are recording videos here. I will show you what it's like. Let me power this down here. So if we throw on the mount here, just like so. Now, another thing that I would recommend is when you tighten this up, use a screwdriver. So you can use a screwdriver. There's a screw in here, so you can make sure it's tight. You want to make sure that your gimbal isn't going to hit anything when you're going. So you don't want this to hit your chest, because that's going to throw off the gimbal. Sometimes it likes to stop if it hits something. So we'll turn this back on here. Boom. There we go. Now it's on my chest. It does stick out a little bit, say good 6 inches. But yeah, so this is my whole setup right here. It captures great video, great sound. I definitely think you should get one if you're going to record some videos, biking or any action sports. It's pretty key. I will link everything below, so you can pick up your gimbal, the GoPro. If you want this mount, which I would highly suggest because mine broke, you do not want that to break out on the trail. I had to just head back because I didn't have anywhere to carry this thing. It's pretty big. So that's another thing to think about, is that where do you carry it? I do carry a small case with my phone and my keys in here. It's a stretch band, so it does expand a little bit, but I cannot hold my gimbal in here, so I did have to head back after this did fall off and break. So that is a bummer, and it's something to think about if you want to carry more of a pack on you, or getting this extra mount so that it doesn't fall off. I haven't had any problems with it since. So thanks for watching. Like the video, subscribe. I appreciate it, and I'll be giving you some more content like this very shortly. Thank you.